Hello, hello, hello. I pre-shuffled, I prayed, but we're going to do a quick shuffle as we go through each zodiac. Let me do another quick prayer. Amen. Let me tell you. This is for the sign of Virgo right now. 2, 3. For January 2024, past, present, and future is what we're doing in these spreads. Past. Wow. We are doing reversals. Virgo. In the past, you had to decide. My. You had to decide which direction. This is what the cards are telling me off rip, and I'm gonna lay them out so you can see them. I'm gonna show them so you can see them, so you know I'm not playing 2, 3. He said straight off the top. Cool. All right. So in the past, recent past, from December, I would say 25th till January 1st, nowish, you had to make a decision, a mental decision. You needed mental clarity. Okay. When it's like you prayed to God to give you a sign, and when God gave you the sign, you sat there and act like it wasn't there, and that was clearly God. Okay. Period. And then once you saw the sign and didn't take the sign, guess what? Either you turned your back on God, or God turned their back on you. It was almost like God came straight through, knew your situation, knew that you were begging and crying and pleading for help. Not even begging, crying, pleading, but you was mad about something. And when that sign came, either you turned your back on God or God turned his back on you. This decision had something to do with a child, a man in your life, and turning your back on God, prison, confinement, restriction. Okay? 8 of Swords reverse. So in the recent past, 10 of Wands in reverse and 7 of Wands. So basically what happened, let me just get clarity. 1, 2, 3. October, 2, 3. This past situation has something to do with October, November. 1, 2, 3. And a fire. The reason a fire happened in October, November, there is because you turned your back on God. In the recent past, someone is discovering this. Someone turned their back on God and a fire happened. Fire. Had something to do with October, November. You pulled back because of a child. A man came and offered you, or you offered a blessing, something of love, pure love, ecstasy, pure paradise. And you decided not to drop the burdens in November. So the offer came in October, and you didn't talk to anybody about it. Had something to do with a child. God came and gave you a solution or remedy. And you decided not to take it in November. Either you turned your back on God or God turned his back on you. Because now someone is facing confinement, prison, this, that, and the other. And they feel trapped about it. This person, you or someone else, feels like they're going to be worked and overloaded. So it's like the Most High doing an about face. For some of you, put the fire in someone's ass. Or the Most High, you turning your back on the Most High, or, you know, vice versa, is getting ready to put somebody in prison, and someone is having to work overtime. Or had to work overtime in the past. Something happened in October, November. Can't make this up. Thank you, Most High. Thank you for giving me clarity, and thank you for allowing me to be all that I can be in the present. 2, 3. 1, 2. This kind of came out sideways. We're gonna leave it there. 1, 2, 3. Okay. What flipped over and landed sideways? He said, take this one right here. Cool. You're trying to decide if you're trying to decide if it's like it's like you're currently you're sideways about being sideways. It's like you're confused about being confused. Dead center. Literally, you're confused about being confused, because now it's like you're taking the innocent approach in how you move. Very innocent, very jovial, and you're being optimistic about your forward movement. This innocence in the way that you're moving and approaching things, or communicating with people even, or interacting with people, is actually making you sick. Because it's almost like currently it's disgusting you that you have to move in a way that's not true to what you're really feeling, what's going on. Again, you're trying to decide on how you're trying to balance how to balance things. I don't know, that's gonna make some sense to somebody, because it's like either way you want to expect. It's like you're preparing to expect something. You're going to take this leap of faith. There's no new stable beginning, but you're going to take this new leap of faith. And when you take this leap of faith currently, because you're going to do it, Virgo, I hate to say it, it's going to cause you grief and sorrow. It's going to cause you grief and sorrow. This leap of faith is going to cause you grief and sorrow. And what was over is not going to be over. It's like you're going to reignite. It's like a reignition. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You being optimistic about how you move is making you sick. But it's balancing something regarding a marriage or a commitment. February. Destiny. This February, you trying to figure out how to move and how not to move. You trying to figure out how to move about how to move. Has something to do with an expectation and something not being reestablished because of destiny. Virgo. This leap of faith that you're going to eventually take going into the near future, kind of like the first week of February, it is going to cause you, when you take this leap of faith, whatever you do, whatever decision you make, I hate to say this because it's like you can't win. It's like this is clearly, presently you're realizing, or whatever you do, I'm telling you the outcome is that you can't win. And the reason why you can't win, and something you're going to have to pick up the burdens again because you got the 10 of Wands in reverse. Right back to the 9 of Wands being exhausted is because of someone who's an asshole. Someone who's a narcissist, someone who's unemotional, someone who don't give a F. And I want to, like, listen, if I wasn't trying to get my views up, I would, say how we'll talk how I really talk, right? When I'm talking that talk. From now, when you see this read, ooh, okay, till the first week of February, that one wanted to come out. He said, take that. The Most High said, so discuss now what has flipped over and is seen with the visible eye. In the near future, from, I would say, this point on to the first week of February, you're gonna be able to rest well. Okay? Because of legal matters. Now let's turn it over. You're resting well. You're defending yourself. And if you're the female energy, you're on your head. If you're the male energy, you put a female on their head, on their back. Okay? Regarding legal matters. There's a change here. You're defending yourself in the near future regarding a change. You can actually sleep now. Basically what this is saying, you can sleep now because you found out who the false person is and who the real person is, period. And defending yourself is bringing change, yeah. You can see who's jealous. You don't have a reason to be jealous, you've figured out. Or someone is jealous. You're not sleeping over someone who's false, who's fake. You have no reason to be jealous at this point. That's what this is saying. This is recent past. Whatever this near future, it has something to do with the recent past. And someone being real. And somebody not losing sleep because they're real and not jealous. Basically, in the near future, you're going to find out that 9 of Swords in reverse, somebody ain't losing sleep. False person in reverse, day 100. 5 of Swords in reverse, they're not jealous. They're not trying to get a one-up, and it has something to do with the recent past. You're going to be defending yourself. Or this is you. And it's gonna constitute a change. Because you're gonna realize that you're not in danger. And the scales will be balanced. July. Wow, I'm 15 minutes. Enjoy. February. Something about February and the justice system, legal matters. Man, if marriage comes out, same sex. Home. Most I said one more. Herbs. An empress is being turned on their head regarding legal matters, a judge. In February, something to do with a same-sex home, same-sex in their home, and a shaman. There's somebody doing alchemy, and someone is being turned on their head. Overall, this energy is telling me that you got something figured out. And someone is being exposed for alchemy. Or being judged for alchemy. This is bringing you joy. The joy, it's bringing you joy to discover it. And have the scales balanced. Period. Be well, Virgo.